Welcome back. Facts and Stats fans. Another episode of Facts and Stats here, man. I got my host with me. I got Evo, I got King, I got Q. We back on that episode. Yeah, y'all some good topics, man. We got a lot of heat coming out, man. Big deal just happened. We're ready to get that in right now. Uh, First and foremost, I need y'all to follow, subscribe, you know what I'm saying? Like everything we post. Come on, man. Help us get, you know what I'm saying? Help us, you
Nah,
know what
for
I'm saying?
real.
Give us some shares. Give us some comments. We need everything. Feedback. Follow us on Anchor as well. Get our podcast on Apple Music. Um, all that. But other than that, let's get right into it. Brooklyn Nets. They got James Harden. James Harden. I don't know how that happened, but hey man, I want to see what y'all got to say about it. So, King, I'm gonna go to you first. Start with you, brother. James Harden with
It's
Kevin
no
Durant.
competition in this shit. It's none. I'm tired of it. Is we already know it's Nets and the Lakers, bro. It's Nets and the Lakers, fool. We already know it, bro. Like that's how I'm looking at it for real, for real. It's like I'm not surprised that it happened. We talked about this like weeks ago, probably months, whatever, before even like officially happened for real. But it's like, god damn, bro. All of this to beat LeBron. That's all it is.
Right.
That's all it's about. It's like, Harden, Kyrie, Kyrie, keep having his mood swings. I don't know what he's going through, whatever, but and Harden, of course, it
Can I
man,
ask you a
it's just
question? I just
man,
heard
it's
you
just
say I,
league.
I just heard you say all of us to beat LeBron. So what are you supposed to do when Lakers have two top five players on their team? And they just added two six men of the year. So what do you want other people around the league to do?
I mean,
Bruh,
Keep it at duo. We got a duo. We
hey,
ain't got no trio. Everybody had a duo. All the teams in the league
Yeah,
had duo.
we that's a fact. We talked about that. Every team had a duo, but
I mean,
but
with
you
LeBron, I'm not excusing what LeBron doing. That like obviously it's just a situation that cool
he
either,
been doing
but
that for years. LeBron been
other
doing
than
what he
that,
been doing for 10 years.
yeah, I know. He and it's like ever since Adam Silver stepped into it, like it just keep happening. At least Howard Stern or David Stern,
Yeah, David Stern.
at least he like, man, we ain't about to keep doing the super team shit. Let it build naturally. Let like, man, work hard for it. Like earn your shit. Now it's just to me, I don't be thinking like these dudes earning it now. They just ring chasing. For
I,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
all just
A lot of
playing.
people be
Play with.
blaming Braun for the super team, but Boston did it first.
No, they
Yeah,
wasn't. You can't call that a super
It
team.
was three.
They was all. Come on, son.
nobody was beating that Boston team though. King.
yeah, nobody
What
was
you
beating
mean? They
them though.
only
They
won
No,
was
one
on.
championship.
no, yeah, they only won
They
one,
just won one
but
championship.
because Kobe happened, Kobe beat them. Luckily, he beat them. Not luckily, I'm gonna just say
And
Kobe.
Kobe ain't had no super team.
I,
That's Kobe.
And Kobe had a
yeah,
super
I'm gonna
team.
just
Nah,
say it's
Kobe ain't
Kobe.
had no.
Respect.
Cause
They
that's
wasn't.
why. That's why I need to really give Kobe the respect he deserves. Cause Kobe ain't never had no super team. He had Shaq the first 3 years, and then he really spent the majority of his prime on that sorry ass Lakers team. Like from like '04 to like '07, those years, that Kobe Bryant was something different.
Yeah, that's a
Like
fact.
he outscored the Mavericks by himself through 3 quarters. The same Mavericks that went to the finals later on that year. Just dropping 81.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah,
imagine, man,
that's a
please.
fact. But I mean, let's not act like the team the Lakers had those 2 years when they won, when they went back to back, was not some of the better teams that the league has ever seen. Like
They
and
weren't super teams. It was just a
But
no,
they
well
no,
was
no,
a
put
yeah,
super
yeah,
together
team.
yeah. No, I'm not
team.
gonna sit here and say super. Not hell, no, not a super. But Bynum was a double
But I don't
double.
count.
They were
I don't
a great
count.
team.
It was a great
I don't really
team.
gonna count a super team that wins one championship. Like Paul Pierce, KG, and Ray Allen. They was damn near at the end of the careers for real. So it's like I really don't count that as a super team, really.
Yeah, they
And
wasn't a
then
super team.
obviously,
I agree. They weren't a super team. I am gonna say that.
yeah,
They
nah,
was
I
at
a
don't
least
know. When you
they
compare
were.
it to like everybody else, especially in the East, that's kind of like they had three All-Stars, bro. Nobody else in the East had three All-Stars, I don't think.
At that time, yeah, nobody.
Yeah, at that
at the
time.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, shit, the East is still kind of like a force to be reckoned with because you had teams like Dwight Howard taking the Magic all the way to the finals at one point.
But you got to think
And,
that's true. But my thing about the Boston, why I don't bash them or get mad at what they did because it was not planned. Like
Yeah,
when like
Right.
Ray
I don't be
Allen,
mad at.
yeah, it real life was not planned. Like Ray Allen and KG just ended up there like type shit. Like it just happened. Like it was
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
no plan behind it. all the other shit that happened after that, like
Yeah, that's when
you know
people
what I'm
start
saying, like
scheming.
James Harden
They
saying,
scheming now.
James Harden saying, "Oh, I want to go to Brooklyn." LeBron saying, "Oh, I want to go to Miami with Wade and Bosh." LeBron saying, "Let's move Wiggins and let's get Kevin Love." Like all that shit happened because niggas wanted it to happen or people made sure it happened. Like Anthony Davis forced his way to Los Angeles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all that type of stuff happened because they wanted it to happen. So,
Right.
I mean, I love it for the league. I don't feel no type of way about it. Like I love it for the league.
Yeah, I only don't like it because, well, I'm not even gonna say I don't like it. My only negative about it is just like small market teams. A lot of the time is they gonna get hold if they don't build a solid, a solid team around them. But some locations it's hard to get free agents because don't nobody want to go. Like, ain't nobody signing to Utah if they don't have to.
True.
Ain't nobody signing to goddamn places that nobody want to be at, like places like Utah. Ain't nobody signing to Toronto just cause. Like most people, if they had to pick, they would go Miami, LA,
New York.
New York. Now
Uh,
that the Nets is
I don't
there,
even. They won't even go to New York.
yeah,
Like, you
I'm
talking
saying
about
like
the
now
Nets?
because the Nets is there now.
Yeah, Nets okay, but New York Knicks, ain't nobody touching them.
Yeah, like I couldn't see myself being like a GM for the Utah Jazz and me trying to convince people that this is a nice place that you want to be, a place you want to live for 3 years.
Right.
But it's like, why not bring multiple championships to somewhere new, like to a smaller market?
That's
I mean,
Why
right.
not bring?
if it's that easy, then it would be done. Think
right,
about it.
but
Like,
I-
right. Like, think about it.
That's hard.
Giannis is not even. He just had an extension, bro. I don't see him winning the championship. I don't see
Like
it.
think about it. Like look how many championships the Lakers got, and then look how many championships a lot of the other we got. It's still franchises that ain't get their first one yet.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's
But
some
it's
hard. Like
like,
Cleveland just got their first one, and it took LeBron and Kyrie.
I
Fact.
mean,
right.
but you got to think about it. So, like a player like LeBron, it's easy. Let's call it what it is. It's easier for him to get other players to join him. So he can obviously just be like, he can choose. I'm basically like, say if he become a free agent again or whatever soon, he can easily choose whatever team he want, and he can easily bring like other
Yeah,
players with
that's
him.
a fact. That's a
So
fact.
if it's easier to do it with the Lakers, Miami, he did it with the Cavs. So it's like it'll be easier to do it with other teams as well.
I mean,
Somebody at his stature.
Yeah, but that it takes circumstance though.
look at Dame Lillard. Look at Dame. He ain't really in
But
Portland.
that's
But it's
Dame
like,
character though. Dame don't. He's
yeah, that,
That's what I'm saying. Though he want that.
oh
He want to bring championship to
yeah.
a small market for real.
Facts.
I respect Dame because Dame wants competition. That's what he wants. People be like, oh, what he be doing dumb. Nah, he just like competition. Like John Wall like competition. It's like, bruh, like why y'all doing these super teams? It's like one, the NBA is really losing. It's like there's no competition at all. It's like really like I'm losing the love for the NBA because it's like stuff like this constantly happen. It's normal now. Which things
You
like
can't
when we
sit
grew
here
up
and say
watching.
it's no competition though. We just seen the Raptors win the finals with Kawhi Leonard as the best player.
Yeah, it's competition still.
Yeah,
Right,
it's still.
I feel like it's more competition within
Hey, bump. It's
the
bump.
play, like the Eastern Conference playoffs. Like for a lot of the times, we kind of know who's gonna be at the finals. At least for like the past, I would say maybe like
7 years. Yeah.
6, 7 years.
I don't want to know
We
who's
know
gonna.
who going to the finals. We
I
know.
don't want to know.
So
That's
it's
the
gonna
problem.
be
Like,
LeBron team versus whatever team come out the West.
all it is.
I mean, we might see the Chiefs pretty much repeat. So you know what I'm saying, we can't say football. Like the Patriots,
Good point.
But it's different.
the Patriots got the Super Bowl a lot
Good
in the
point.
past.
I mean, but you gotta think about the teams they had, and like it's not they never had no super teams. They had a well put together system.
All right, so the Raptors. So did the Raptors.
Exactly.
That's, yeah,
So did the Raptors.
And if Kawhi stayed, they probably would have won again last year. To be honest with you.
They definitely
It
could.
was
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I just want both the conferences to be wide open for once. It's like neither conference is ever wide open.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true. But shit, blame LeBron.
No, don't blame LeBron.
it's on him, bro.
I mean, nah.
You can't say it's not on him,
I
bro.
say blame the Cavs because, bruh, they was a trash organization. They would have wasted a lot of LeBron's career had he never left. It had already been 7 years, and he was the sole reason they even made a finals appearance. They got that
Of
man.
course.
The most they got was Mo Williams. And this crazy thing, a Bron hater will say, "Oh, he had an all-star in Cleveland." Like Mo Williams was really an all-star, and he wasn't just there because LeBron make his team.
He had two. Yeah, Mo and it was Ilgowski.
Yeah, Mo Williams and
Hold
his
on,
Drew
Q.
L.
Hold on. Why are you
Gauskas, bro.
bashing Mo Williams though?
I'm not bashing him. I'm just saying, like, if that's your second best for like the first 7 years of your career, out of the first 7 years of your career, if Mo Williams is your second, if like your number two, your best number two,
Ilgauskas too. Like it was hand in hand. Ilgauskas was legit, bro. I'm not saying that's the finals
great.
winning team or second.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. They couldn't get him.
But it was no super teams back then. The East was open. It was the Wizards, Heat, Pistons, Celtics. Then Celtics came along. That was it. And then the Nets with Jason Kidd and Vince Carter. That's all it was.
Yeah.
I mean, but all those teams was better than the Cavs. The
But,
Cavs, they
who-
suck.
Who
bro.
had the best player though? The Cavaliers. So that's why they made it. You can't be mad at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I mean, but at the same time, if it's an organization like that,
Like-
I ain't mad at him for leaving.
Oh, true.
I wish he would have, probably did it maybe in a different way. But,
Different.
Yeah, I think.
And my thing is, it's like you go there, you get look, why leave, bro? Like you got the recipe, you could give him like another piece
Nah,
somewhere
I'm
and just
not-
go back.
I'm not gonna lie, they feel LeBron. They like the biggest name I can recall the Cavaliers trying to get between LeBron 03 and 010 seasons was Amari Stoudemire, and that's it. I cannot recall them trying to get nobody else bigger than Amari Stoudemire. Like they feel LeBron. Like it was really terrible.
It was no deals for that, man.
No deals, no help, nothing. No free agent signings, big signings, nothing. Nothing.
Well, with that, we're gonna get to the next topic. What y'all think about who y'all think if the Nets pretty much make it to the Eastern Conference Finals? Who y'all think is gonna match up with them the best? Or they have a chance to beat them?
First off, I love the trade for Brooklyn. I thank God it wasn't Dinwiddie, LeVert, and Allen. I figured that's probably what it would have been if Dinwiddie didn't get hurt. But they did lose LeVert and Allen, so that's cool. They lost Prince. They don't really care too much about him. They still got Jeff Green and others. But I love the trade for Brooklyn, and if the Brooklyn do make the Eastern Conference Finals, I love the matchup. I love the matchup with Boston. I like the matchup with Boston. I think Boston is legit. I'm not gonna say Miami because that's my team.
I feel like Boston would be a better matchup for them.
Yeah, I
For,
love.
for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I love the Boston potential of the Jaylen Brown, Kemba, Tatum. I wish they had Hayward still. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I love that matchup though. Hayward balling out in Charlotte right now.
Yeah, my thing with the Brooklyn and Celtics thing, they kind of got a weakness in the same area as that
Exactly.
interior.
Exactly.
Like the Celtics, they got Tristan Thompson, and they got another guy that's been playing okay. One of the young guys. I can't think of his name right now, but he's one of the backup bigs. I don't think that's like enough to really like stop nobody from getting in the paint, and then I don't even think that'll give you enough paint production from your bigs that you need. And then Brooklyn, all they got really is DeAndre Jordan, and I think they're giving one of their young guys, I think his name is like Reggie Perry or something like that. I think they're going to increase his role a little bit because he plays the power forward. He's like 6'9", 250. So that's why that team, they match up well together. Now, the team that I would want to see him go against is Philly. Because I feel like, with Joel being able to, dominate the interior.
He would kill them.
And then when it comes to like rebounding too, and defense, I don't know. That's why I don't really like the trade for Brooklyn.
No, you cannot say that because, bro, LeBron has the formula. You have 2 top 5 players or 2 top 10 players, you're gonna win a championship.
But you realize that they're not just scorers. LeBron is way more than a scorer. Like they both add something on the other side of the ball too. They both play great defense.
James, are you saying James Harden is just a scorer?
Yeah.
He's a scorer and a facilitator.
Yes, he can pass the ball. Let's not act like James
I'm
Harden.
talking. No, I said both sides of the ball, offense and defense.
Defense though, that's the Achilles heel.
Yeah, they
Shit.
could have said.
That's what I'm saying. If they can't stop nobody from scoring, that's just gonna make it harder.
They
And then-
didn't lose a defensive player of the year, bro. So it doesn't matter. Like they didn't lose no all team defensive player first or
No,
second.
but that's what I'm saying. They lost the only like above average rim protector that they had, and Karis LeVert was one of their better defenders on the perimeter. So they lost a lot of the little bit of defense that they had, and now so they just going strictly offense on that Mike D'Antoni shit again. So I don't know. I don't like it.
Bro.
I wouldn't want my team, looking like that on sheet defensively. I still got to see how it look, but
Bro.
like based off of what I see on paper, that's just what I think.
But okay, I know for a fact they're not done. They're definitely going to add someone or something. They got 3 open roster spots, but it ain't no way in hell you can. I understand defense. That's what everybody's saying. That's what all the reporters and everyone's saying. Defense. Kyrie, Harden, and KD's not known, wing defenders or anything like that. KD can defend. He makes an effort on that side of the ball. I can say that. But you making it seem as if like Kyrie and James is gonna be some pushovers or something like.
I'm not even saying that. It's like for championship level play, the teams that win the championship, their defense is like most of the times great. Like the Raptors, y'all boys just went to the finals. The Heat last year, y'all defense was great. That's the main reason y'all made it to the finals. Last season, our defense was great. We ranked like top 3 in the league, along with y'all. I already said the Raptors. The Golden State, when they was dominating everybody, they had Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green. Their defense was great.
And Clay.
And Clay. The Lakers, we bring back to 09, 010. Kobe, all NBA level defender, that made that shit. Yeah, and Ron Artest, and we had 2 7-footers, so the defense was on point. Like when you go look, all the championships, their defense is somewhere within like the top 10.
Yeah, you spitting facts. I can't sit here. We not facts and stats for nothing. You definitely spitting facts, but I feel like that's the formula of the way the league is being shaped right now. Unless you have a fortunate run that Kawhi Leonard had, I'm gonna just say that, a very fortunate run. Because if Kevin Durant played, he would not win in that.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by fortunate. But you have 2 top 5, arguably top 5, top 6, because some will probably say Harden falls at 6, 7. And Kevin Durant and James Harden, Kyrie Irving, who's top 15. That's 3 top 15 players on one team. How do you not win? I'm not saying they're gonna beat the Lakers, but I'm just saying, how do they not win though? Keem,
I just think Kyrie and KD, they all specialize in perimeter play. They got 3 guys that specialize in perimeter play. All 3 of them. Well, no, Harden and Kyrie, they do a lot of stuff on the perimeter and in the restricted area. Like it's not really much on the mid range. There's a little bit there. And KD, yeah, he's all over, but he's not. Just all 3 of them, though. I don't know, bro. That's just a lot.
I mean, I see them as right now. I see them as the basketball version of the Chiefs, where you got offensive power, offensive weapons, but you don't really got too much defense for real. So you pretty much going to be playing like who can score the most points every game.
And who going to outscore the Chiefs?
Not many.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, I don't know, bro.
So that's pretty much what they on. It's going to be, can you outscore us? And if you can't, then we pretty much.
I just feel like if a team, like say, I'm not saying this team can or can't beat them, but let's say like the team like the Heat, for example, match up with them in the playoffs, right? And then they watch them or whatever, and they be like, okay, every superstar, they got their spots that they like to score at. What if they just focus on them spots, and then now the other guys is struggling to goddamn.
But Q, I understand.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying.
I know where you're going. I understand what you're saying, but that's what separates.
I'm just saying, how is that not a concern?
But that's what separates stars from superstars. Like, what was I saying before we played y'all in the finals? Oh, we had 3 different leading scorers in the playoffs. We are deep 5 through 15. Oh, we can do this. We can do that. But ultimately, can you stop LeBron and AD? You can't stop them. You know what they do. The pick and roll lob, AD gonna score on the block. LeBron, you know what they do. How are you gonna stop James Harden and Kevin Durant? That's where I'm getting to now. You know what they do. But you cannot stop those type of players. Those are
I understand. I mean, I understand all of that, but it's just like I don't know. I'm just concerned for them when it comes to those weaknesses
you
that
hating,
it
man.
seems like they
I'm gonna
have
tell you
on
straight
paper.
up. You hating. He hating.
How am I hating?
You
You
hating.
think I'm worried about anything that's going on in the Eastern Conference?
Oh,
Uh,
You think I give a damn about that
Hey.
little team? They're not beating the Lakers, bro. We don't have those weaknesses. We have great interior play. We will guard them niggas all over the court. It doesn't matter.
I like what the Lakers got going
I'm
on, bro.
not worried about them
I'm
in the
not here to
least.
bash what the Lakers is like. What the Lakers got going on. I love what the Lakers got going on, but I also love what Brooklyn just did. Like they just added James Harden.
I
They
mean, yeah, I understand they added another superstar.
40 points.
I would have liked it better if they added somebody of that caliber, but a different type of player. Like I would have liked that better, but another guy that's heavy on ISO and another guy that just came from being number one where he was like the guy. They already dealing with that.
who you talking about?
I'm talking about Harden.
Harden.
Oh, I thought you said another guy though. You said another guy.
No, I'm saying, yeah, no, I'm saying I wish they would have got like
Okay.
another type of player, like another type of archetype. Like
But Harden knows what he got to do to win, bro. He knows it's time to sacrifice. He knows it's time to change his role. If Brooklyn is smart, they know what to do. Harden's at the one. He's running the offense. Kyrie's off ball scorer. KD's off ball scorer on a low block, high post, all over.
All right. I'm
so
glad.
I don't know.
And then how you
I
gonna
mean,
leave
it's
Joe
easier.
Harris?
It's easier said than done.
that's what I'm saying. Like, who's gonna take the sacrifice? 'Cause I don't think none of them gonna want
That's
to.
what I'm saying. Like
Glad.
a lot of both of those, two
You
of them
got-
are gonna have to sacrifice.
You got 3 players that wants the ball in their hands at any given moment.
I'm
and,
glad.
and all it takes is one disagreement about one play, who should have got it where, and then that could just mess them up for the rest of it. It could just be another thing after another thing.
What you
These
gonna
are
say, Mark?
concerns.
What you gonna say, Mark?
But no, I'm glad we get into that. I'm glad
but,
we are.
But y'all know that's going to happen. That's what comes with building chemistry. They're
That's
grown
cool.
ass men.
But I'm glad. So my last question for y'all, my last topic on this for real. Probably the last topic of the episode today. But last 5 seconds of the clock, they down what, a point maybe? Y'all gotta hit the game winner. Who can get the ball? KD, Kyrie, or James Harden?
I
So
want the ball in KD hands. That's just facts.
What y'all-
What you got,
Come
Q? Or when we go, what you got? I don't matter.
I'm always the take the best shot that's there type of guy. Like if a nigga send a double and you see somebody open, pass the ball, bro.
See,
5 seconds.
now me, what I'm gonna say is the way Brooklyn, the way their offense, their lineup is gonna be in the fourth quarter, like the last second. I know Joe Harris is gonna be on the court regardless. So you have Kyrie, Harden, and KD, and Joe Harris. Whoever's open between them two, like and also the flow of the game, whoever's hot as well. I'm pretty sure that's how they gonna lean towards it. But if they all hot, excluding Joe Harris, I want Kyrie to take it.
I want Kyrie to
Yeah, I know people gonna say hard. I know some people probably say KD more, but I want Kyrie to
I
take
like
it.
it.
I love
Kyrie, I mean, shoot, Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots of all
He's one of
time.
the most
Yeah.
efficient point guards, like shooting wise, the game has ever seen. Like he it's like almost every time Kyrie shoots the ball, I think it's going in, and I only feel like that for 2 other point guards, and that's Steve Nash and Curry. Every
And it's
time,
crazy because I think Kyrie, out of those 3, I think when it comes to like fourth quarter of the clutch shots, I think he's the most efficient.
yeah.
I remember his first couple years, he like led the league in fourth quarter scoring.
And that's
or
even
something.
before LeBron too.
That was before LeBron. Yeah, I remember that. Bro, Kyrie was my guy, bro.
He's one of my favorite point guards, bro. I tweeted about him in like 2010. Like he was one of my favorite point guards. I love Kyrie.
I remember in high school, I did a little project on Kyrie Irving, a little PowerPoint.
So like he's the one that I want taking that last shot. Don't get me wrong, Kevin Durant's efficient as well, but Kyrie, he gonna give it to you so many different ways, and you can't stop his handle. You can't stop the thing I love about him. He's 6'3", but he can pull up on you like he's 6'8". Like he pulls up on bigger people. Like it's amazing. So
What'd
you say?
But I got.
Yeah, who you got taking that? Who you got?
I was leaning towards KD at first, but yeah, I'm gonna stay with Kyrie at my first game.
Nobody said Harden.
Yeah, hard.
I mean, the only reason is because he hasn't proven. I'm not gonna say he hasn't proven, but it's just like he hasn't knocked
Yeah,
that game-winning shot that was just like that takes you somewhere. Like
yeah.
K-
Oh, that
The
takes you
he,
other, the
somewhere.
other
Okay, okay,
two,
okay.
the
You right.
other two, they had
right
those moments.
in the finals. Like, come on now, they both
Yeah,
had hit shots, so it's like, come on, man.
I say, yeah, Harden had his shit blocked in the second round by Manu. So
I remember that.
Oh
That's
yeah, I do remember that.
that's true. But damn, see, that's a tough situation. Brooklyn gonna be a problem, y'all. Yeah.
I mean, I got them going to the finals. That's just like no question. I got it, but it's just like, can they, like you said, like get past? I mean, of course you got to play defense too. You got Braun, AD. What you gonna leave Jeff Green to what
Jeff
do
Green
somewhere?
hooping. Jeff Green hooping. I'm not gonna nah. Jeff Green hooping. He
You gonna
hooping.
leave Jeff Green to check AD?
Oh, you said check. I thought you talking about like open, like leave somebody leave him open. Oh, nah, nobody. That's a problem. Nobody's gonna check AD. That's a problem. They're gonna have to double down or run some zone or something like that.
I
I
say, don't
rather
they still got
Yeah, that's the thing.
Harold, you got Harold too, so it's just like
Harold
don't
gonna.
they still got DeAndre Jordan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that ain't enough. It's not
and
enough.
yeah, DeAndre
Not
Jordan,
enough.
he's 32.
He's getting old.
And he's not like he's a solid rim protector still at his age, but he's not nothing that's
You know,
really
Clippers
making
did.
that big of an impact. Yeah, he's not the same. He's always like the same, good at weak side help, blocking, good shot blocker. He'll get you about
Yeah.
2 blocks.
And
Mm-hmm.
But
you're out.
as far as like really like holding down the defense, anchoring the defense, it's a lot of centers I'd rather have.
Okay. Respect. Shit. It. It's a lot of. Never mind. It's respect. I just hope the matchup happens. It'll be a special one. It'll definitely be a special one. Cause I think
Yeah,
LeBron needs some.
I'm just ready to
LeBron
see
needs
it.
some get back on KD. He needs some get
Yeah,
back.
he definitely do. You see, he quoted the RDC video.
Yeah. He needs some
Yeah,
get back.
that's he definitely needs that. I want to see it, bro. Like it gotta happen.
If it
And
happens, that's gonna be like 5 superstars in the championship. Right?
that'd be crazy.
That's
Just
gonna
crazy.
be.
it'd
That's
be
gonna
like a
be.
mini all-star game.
Right. I think that's gonna be the. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be the. Wow. That's gonna be crazy.
That's gonna be it. It's five, no, not all superstars. 5 superstars, like easily all of them top 10 in the NBA, easily.
Right.
Yeah, easily.
Some argue Kyrie top 15, but same thing. The
Nah,
Kyrie haters.
Yeah,
Kyrie
Kyrie
better
top
than
10.
Westbrook.
Westbrook?
What you said? You got Westbrook over Kyrie?
Hell no.
Okay. Q.
Hell no.
You got Westbrook over
Def-
Kyrie?
I'm just saying who will put
You said
Westbrook
definitely?
over.
Definitely not.
Oh. I'm like,
Definitely not.
Yeah, nah, there's some Westbrook lovers I know. I know a lot of Westbrook lovers. I know a lot of Westbrook lovers.
That's right.
Yeah, we definitely do.
Yeah, we do.
Love Westbrook.
So you think Westbrook better than Kyrie?
No.
Okay. Respect.
I just respect.
I rock with Westbrook, but it's just
Yeah,
like
I love
sometimes his fans make it too easy to slander him.
As a player, as a dude who just, you know what I'm saying, heart to heart, or just like a dog mentality, I love Westbrook.
That's my
Right,
favorite.
I love him.
Yeah.
But other than that,
I wouldn't want
Yeah.
him to point. I wouldn't want him as the point guard of my franchise, though. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like I respect him so much. I love Russell Westbrook. Like first ballot Hall of Famer, no doubt. Like MVP. I love how he was riding with OKC all that time, but it's just sometimes when he just goes inefficient and constantly turns the ball over.
He be going hard.
Yeah.
It's like I
And-
fuck with the dog mentality, but it's like, bro, you can't give me that and go for like 10 for 30 from the field. Bro. It's just
Right,
like-
he'll do that, and then his fans will really like sit up here and say something like he's better than Damian Lillard, Kyrie, or Kirk.
Right. I got a question for y'all before we wrap this. I know we about to wrap the episode up in a minute or so, but I think a team that we didn't speak on in the Eastern Conference that may cause like some matchup problems or just like problems overall to Brooklyn. What about the Bucks?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, I like Drew Holiday
definitely
being
can.
able to not strap, but play his defense on Harden or Kyrie, Middleton, Giannis. I like that matchup. Dante actually a good two-way player as well. He can play both sides
Yeah,
of the
my
ball.
only concern with them is like if they mess around and like get Brook Lopez and find a way to like target him, and he's gonna have a rough time if they could get him like switch on KD or any of them three, because now it's 3 guys that he got to worry about on the switch.
That's a fact.
So They might have to play like Bobby Portis at the 5 or
Yeah,
something.
yeah, and they like him. He's actually playing solid this year.
Yeah.
Bobby
I
Portis.
think
We gotta see. Go ahead, King.
my thing is, damn all that. I just want to see the consistency in the playoffs. They look like they can go contender every year, but it's like when it gets to playoff time, they play totally different. I just want to see the consistency.
They switched up their offense.
Yeah, that's why they added Drew. They
Yeah,
also
they got a brand new offense. Like they're starting to use the baseline more. Like before, when teams would wall Giannis, they wouldn't use like the baseline, use the dunker spot. Like now, they fill in the dunker spot, so then they can't wall Giannis. And then if they try to like do anything, Giannis would be 1-on-1 with the defender, and then he could either drive or he could just kick it out if they try to like send another body at him.
Got you.
that's a fact. Well, shit. I guess we wrapping it up, but I'm gonna say one final comment. If the Nets meet the Lakers, I'm taking the Nets. I People been asking me who I'm rocking with. I ain't never announced it. I did a live segment on it yesterday. I'm taking the Nets. I think it's gonna be too much firepower. You just can't. If Kyrie, Harden, and KD's in the finals together, it's just too much. I'm gonna leave it at that.
Crazy because we got a lot of firepower. We got just as much.
Nah.
We got
Nah,
Not much, but
bro, and then our defense, bro. Come
it
on.
equals out. It equals out. Team versus them three, it equals out. But
Fact, yeah. Facts.
but nah, definitely we like to thank y'all for tuning in and everything. Make sure y'all subscribe. Please hit that subscribe button, comment, follow us on all platforms. You get all 4 of our ad names on here, Twitter, IG, or whatever. Let us know, hit us up, man. So if you want to get on the show, guess just shoot one of us a DM. It ain't nothing. So man, definitely thank y'all for being here. We talk every day, of course, even text messages, getting together. But we catch y'all later, man. I'll be all right.
All right, y'all.